first of the month.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. I am super excited to share with you all that I am moving and you're going apartment hunting with me, but from home. So I actually toured these units already, but when I was touring them and filming them, I filmed them vertically because I don't know why I did that. I wasn't thinking, honestly. But you're gonna see like a vertical POV of the apartments on screen, and you're gonna see like my live reaction of watching it, and then I'm gonna briefly talk about each one. Okay, so I'm thinking I'll sit here and I'll have the video here and we'll just watch it together. And before we jump in, I just want to clarify, like, my budget is was about 1,000. I wanted to stay under 1,000 just because of the 3 times rent rule and like my income, and I also have other interests clearly. So my budget was under 1,000 for all of these units. So some of them are over 1,000, but I'm going to try to name all the prices for each one. But really quick, this is the unit, the first unit that I saw. So this unit that you're seeing right now is 920. Studio apartment, south side of Chicago. Kind of grungy. I saw this apartment. I was familiar with this building. This apartment is super dirty, as you can tell. I had a friend who lived in this building, and you know, I was like, oh, she can live here, like, you know, it's whatever, like, let me check it out. Because when I went to her apartment for she had a kickback, it was fine, like regular apartment, whatever, you know, nothing crazy. Little studio, it was small, but it was like 8 people there, so it was enough to like host and stuff. So I didn't think anything of it. Like I was just like, okay, you know, I had a friend who used to live here, let me go check it out. Y'all, this was not giving. It just was very dirty, and I just was not feeling it. So we just kind of moved on to the next one, which I'm going to show you in a second. But I mean, last word about this, I didn't like that it was an electric stove also, and it wasn't like a modern electric stove. It was like an older electric stove, and I hated that really bad. Plus it was just dirty. So okay, so this unit was $975, between $995 and $975. I think the agent showed me, said one thing and it was the other online. So $975 to $995 for this 1-bedroom apartment. I'm not gonna lie, it's in the same building, and I like this one better just because it was about a similar price and it was way bigger. It's a 1-bedroom, but again, hated that electric stove in the kitchen. It felt a little bit cleaner, and I also like that they had a utility box in the kitchen, which was good. And it was just bigger, it was spacious. I didn't mind the carpet in the bedroom, but because I do have pets, I was trying to get away from carpet in the bedroom. But this was like a nice little unit. Like, I mean, I didn't hate it, I actually kind of loved it, and I definitely liked it way more than the first one. I just can't get with the electric stove, and the building, I'm not gonna lie, like the residents, I saw some of the residents and it just felt kind of, again, a little grimy. Like, I don't know, it just kind of just felt like, okay, like the boogers like is living here. But you know, I had a friend who lived there, and she was good, she was cool, but I didn't get a chance to like ask her what she thought about the apartment because it's just everything happened so fast. But I mean, you know, that's the unit. Not much to say other than what I just said. So that's that one. I don't know, you tell me what it's giving. Like, that's option number 2. That's option number 2. It had a cute little balcony, like not even a balcony, like you couldn't walk on it, but I don't know what it's called when you look out the window and you see the it's like the little bars, not the bars outside the window, but like it's like I don't know the word for it. If you know, drop it in the comments. If you know, then you know. But like that little gate outside the window, kind of like you're in Paris, but definitely not in Paris. It's giving south side of Chicago. Like that's where it was at. So it wasn't giving Paris, but you know, it was just, I don't know, it just wasn't giving what it needed to give. Okay, moving on. Option 3. I think this is another studio. 970. Yeah, this was the studio. 970. 973 specifically. And the price actually would go up if I waited longer to apply. So it would jump from 973 to 990. And that's for the 13th month lease. I mean, it was okay. It was just very, very small. The toilet, I didn't like the bathroom, the toilet situation. There was like one outlet in the whole apartment living area. There was an outlet in the kitchen, one in the whole room, and then I don't even know if there was one in the closet or a bathroom. I really don't think there was. Or actually there were two in the living room. Three. Oh wait, there were three as I'm watching the video. There are three outlets in the living room. But still, it just, I don't know. I didn't like this one. The carpet was so dirty. But the leasing agent was so kind. She was so kind, y'all. But she funny because she showed me this apartment first and then showed me something a little bit more expensive that was a little bit nicer, which I want to show y'all next. But I don't know. I just didn't like this apartment. But it just was what it was. Like, it was small, and it still kind of was a little bit like pushing my budget. And also that building, that like building or company, they charged $125 for all utilities and Wi-Fi. So basically they had a contract with like Xfinity or something where you have to pay like a $50 flat fee for 400 megabytes per second speed internet, and then $75 for all of your utilities. So it was like a bundle, and it was $125 on top of the $990. Let's just say $990. So it would have been what, almost $1,200 or $1,100. Yeah, like almost $1,100. And then also they had pet fee, pet rent, which is becoming like a norm these days. I don't know. This one was just super small. I wasn't like loving it, but that's just there. It just is what it is. I saw it. You're seeing it. Let's move on. So then she showed me another unit, and I really did love this one, you guys. This is another unit in that building. It was so cute. I think it was like it was 1025, between 1025 and 1040. Let's just say 1040. This unit is 1040. Again, same rule. 125. It was a 1-bedroom, carpeted. I don't love the carpet again because I have 2 dogs, so I don't know. It just, that I didn't like that, but I loved that there was one full bedroom, because like currently I'm used to living in an apartment where I have my own office, which is a small bedroom, and I have my own bedroom with a bathroom attached, which is like my main bedroom. So like I technically have 2 rooms in this apartment, and a kitchen, and my bathroom, and you know, a big old living space that I haven't furnished because it's just also so much space in here that I just couldn't furnish it. So I kind of like this apartment. Again, I hated that toilet situation, and it just was out of my budget. It was already over my budget, but it was nice, and she knew it was over my budget, but she still showed me the unit. It was cool though. It's whatever. I mean, that's option 4. That was option 4. Okay, so that was that. And again, these both of those units, option 3 and 4, were in the same building. 1 and 2 were in the same building. I think 3 and 4 definitely had laundry and fitness, but 1 and 2, did they have laundry? Yeah, they had a laundry room, no fitness center or anything, like not much amenities, y'all, but they had laundry, coin laundry. And then 3 and 4 also had laundry, and it was just it was like nice. It was in a good area, a better area than option 1 and 2. So that's why I was like, okay, I'm willing to spend a little bit more for the area and for like the accessibility to like what was in the area. So moving on to option 5, this is another studio apartment. This one is $850. She told me, the leasing agent told me that this apartment was like $1,100, $1,150, I think. Look how small it is, y'all. I was like, $1,150 for this. Yeah, but again, central air, central heat, no carpet, new appliances. It was cute. It was so cute. It was in the basement though, and I don't know, I felt iffy about that, and it was also way out my budget. But she checked again the next day, and she told me it was $850, and I was like, that completely changed my perspective on this unit. And again, I didn't get the full potential of it during the initial showing because guys were working in it. It was super dirty, but you know, I was like, okay, let me try to see the vision, as I was doing with all of the apartments. I was just trying to see the vision. So that apartment is really gross, and it was really like overpriced at first, but then it dropped to $850 from $1150. And you know, I was like, oh, okay, I like this one. Like, this is cute. This is what I'm looking for. I knew I didn't want an electric stove. I wanted a nice gas stove, nice apartment, nice appliances, nice kitchen, nice floors, nice paint. Like, I just wanted something nice and comfortable and as close to luxury as I could get. But again, like, this apartment has some issues. You see the bathroom mirror, the way that it's like just opened up, and it's not a medicine cabinet. Like, why is this not nailed into the wall properly? I don't know. But all these apartments had some kinks, and y'all, I was scared. Like, I was like, oh Lord, like, am I gonna find a place? Like, am I gonna find a place? And I've been so nervous to like move in the winter time. So because I feel like in the winter, like, it was not much going to be available, because I started my lease in this apartment in the fall, and it was a 18-month lease. So it, like, I didn't end in the fall, I ended in the winter. So I don't know, that's something to be like wary about when you're moving and signing these leases, is like, when are you going to have to move out and what season it's going to be and stuff like that. But I mean, this apartment was cute. You know, it had a number of outlets, so I didn't feel like, okay, not enough outlets, because I think one of the other apartments definitely did not have outlets. Like, have one outlet for the whole freaking room, and that just completely threw me off. I probably didn't record that one, maybe I did, but you know, I like this one. $850. It was cute. It was cute, you know. Yeah, so that's option 5. Let's talk about option 6. So this unit, a different building. So at this point, I've seen 1, 2, 3. I'm on my 4th building. I mean, what do I say about it? I've seen this building before in the past. It had a small stove, which I don't like those miniature stoves, and like, I'm really big on my kitchen and just having a nice kitchen. And it had that same little rinky-dink toilet that doesn't have a back on it. Like, I don't like that. But I've seen this apartment before, I've seen this building before, and it was kind of surprising that this apartment was like available once again. Like, the same exact apartment that I saw, like, when I was looking for the apartment that I am in now. Same unit. So I was just like, I remembered like that unit, and I was like, oh, this is the same unit. And I didn't hate it back then, but it did feel really small. But like, now I've kind of just changed my perspective on size, and I mean, it doesn't feel that small when I went back. Like, it didn't feel that small, but it felt like, okay, a little cozier. And again, this unit is in the basement. I think this unit was, oh gosh, $945. This unit was $945. I mean, you know, it was cute, it was chill, it was chill. So that was option 6. $945. Studio, back at the studios. My first apartment was a studio, so I'm not completely opposed to studios. The only reason I moved into a larger apartment is because I had 2 roommates when I signed the lease, which has since then dropped down to my 1 roommate, and that is not working out. Story time later, maybe, I don't know, but I'm moving on. Let's get into option 7. I guess it's 8 videos. I said it was 7 earlier, but I'm gonna say 8. Let's get into option 7. Same building, just a higher floor. The layout was similar. I just felt like this kitchen just was like bigger. There's more counter space, and I loved it, y'all. I love this little unit. It was definitely a little bit more expensive than the previous one in the same building. I mean, it was on a higher floor, it was a little bigger. This one was $980. Similar price, just a little, like, it was similar. It's similar, y'all. It's $980. $980 for this studio apartment. Again, it was pushing my budget because they also had the, I think they had the fee. They had a fee, like the $125 for the Wi-Fi and the utilities bundle. So it would have been pushing my budget. And then because it was close to $1,000, I didn't want to spend more than $1,000 on rent and utilities and stuff like that. So I just kind of wanted to like not go above that. So yeah, that was kind of unfortunate, but it was bigger, it was cuter. than the first one, the previous one, but it's just a teeny bit pricier. But again, nice neighborhood, felt good about it. Okay, you know, nothing bad to say. Last but not least, this is the final building I saw. It was in a very nice area. This unit is $1130, over my budget, completely over my budget. I told her, like, as soon as I got there and the leasing agent was telling me what was available, and she told me it was $1130, I was like, yeah, this is like already out of my budget, because I had seen so many apartments that were like cute, like, okay, I could live with this, but just completely out of my budget. And even though it was just like $30, well, this one is $130 over the budget, or even the other ones were like closer, I just felt like, you know, it's not worth it, especially if I don't love the unit. Again, I didn't love that boneless toilet. I didn't love how small this kitchen was. I didn't love that there was one outlet. This is the apartment. There was one outlet in the whole living room for this apartment. Did not love that. Did not like that. Did not enjoy that. So that really bummed me out, and that was like my only discrepancy with option number 8. Small kitchen, prices, one outlet, boneless toilet. I guess it was multiple things. They did have a gas stove though, but it was like an older one. They had a beautiful courtyard, nice laundry facilities, nice fitness facilities, good area. So it was like pros and cons to all of these units, y'all. Pros and cons to all of them. So that's just that. That was that. You guys tell me what you think. What do you think in the comments? Like, tell me what you think about these units. What is it giving? What is it giving, y'all? Like, what do you think I should do? Which apartment would you pick? If you know you're like me, you have pets, you have a budget of $1,000. What is it giving? What is it giving? Also, by the time I film this video, I've already signed my lease. I've already gotten the keys. I'm already filming the cleaning and the packing videos. So I don't want to ruin the fantasy, but you know, you're gonna see me in this exact same outfit in this exact same day talking about something completely different, because I had went back to film this. I don't know if I should tell y'all that though. I don't know if I should have told y'all that. I don't know if I should tell y'all that. But basically, yeah. But should I do like a drum beat? That was terrible. I went with option 5. Option 5 was the winner. The $850 studio apartment. I chose this apartment because the floors, the appliances, the price. Okay. I liked it. I liked it. I liked it. It's like a little fixer upper. It needs a little TLC, but I see the vision. I see the vision. So that's the apartment I ended up going with. Yeah. I'm super excited, y'all. I can't wait to show you guys like the video of it clean. I might insert that clip in this video in this segment, but I'm gonna do an empty apartment tour video anyway, so you'll probably just see it later. Thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you guys for going apartment hunting with me in a way. And I hope I was able to provide a little bit of insight into Chicago's South Side budget-friendly apartment hunting as a Black woman in her 20s. Okay, that is what's out there. That is what you're going to get. Of course, I'm going for safety. I'm going for a vibe. I'm going for a vibe. I'm going for comfortability. I'm going for something where, like, I don't know, I'm really at an age where I don't want to keep bouncing around and keep moving around. Like, I really want to find a place where I can settle into and live for like 2, 3, 4, 5, 60 years until I'm at the age and at the time and moment in my life where I can confidently, you know, I can relocate, or I can buy a house, whether that's in Chicago or elsewhere. You know, I want to finish school. I want to be able to move for my job also. So knowing that, you know, I'm still in school and I need a comfortable space on my own where I feel safe and confident that I can just be myself authentically, and work on me and my business and everything I have going on, my studies, my career, my life and love, and then having my babies, and just be safe and just enjoy my 20s, what is left of them, y'all. And just, you know, enjoy my life. And that's really what I'm looking forward to. And I think that's like the beauty of living on your own and having your own space and going apartment hunting and finding something and paying that deposit and paying that first month rent and paying all of these extra things and getting utilities in your name and just like living on your own. So that is what I really wanted to give with when I'm like making this content and I'm documenting like these specific like big moments in my life. Because I know that these moments can be really exciting, they can be exhilarating, they can be scary, they can be rewarding, and they could also be complete failures. But you know, that's just a part of life. And you know, I just want to let everyone know, like, you're not alone. And it might feel like that sometimes, and you know, things don't happen the way that you expect them to, but you know, you just gotta keep going. Like, that's the beauty of life. And me personally, I had so much fun apartment hunting. I had so much fun like touring and just like imagining my life in a new space. And I really want that for anybody who is watching this video and is becoming inspired to get their own place and move out and just move on and just do your big one, honestly. So thank you guys again for watching this video. Thank you for touring these units with me in this capacity. And I mean, leave a comment below. What apartment would you have chosen? Do you feel like, you know, what do you think? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Make sure you stay tuned for the moving series. This is part 1 of the moving series, apartment hunting. Okay, I am working on the rest of it. It's all unfolding in due time, but yeah, see you next week. See you soon. See you. And right now, shoot, if you're binging, you're catching this later, subscribe, like, comment, share with a friend, pull up, join the country for real. Like, hello. But yes, thank you, y'all. Have a good night or a good day or whatever. A nice life.